end of the game, and it seemed like it was never going to end at this point. Let's just take a look at how this all unfolded. So, Fitzy came into the game, and then after that happened, Nelson Aguilar beats Byron Jones here for a massive touchdown. That was 85 yards for him, the longest of his career. So the problem was they missed the extra point here. So that would be a major issue. And then after this, Myles Gaskin with the insane catch and run here ties it up. 59-yard catch and run there, his second touchdown of the game. So the Dolphins, they would take their first lead of the game right there. And the difference here was they made the extra point. Okay, so that seemed pretty crazy. Then there was this, the DPI, Byron Jones, a huge call there. And you see, the Raiders, they make the field goal here. I mean, Fitzy, though, watch this. Mac Hollins here makes this incredible catch, but even more incredible than that was the play that Ryan Fitzpatrick made here while getting his helmet ripped off of his face. He makes that throw. The catch is made by Mac Hollins, and then the Dolphins make the field goal right there to end this game, keep their season alive here. The chance, obviously, to make the playoffs. They had to win today. Otherwise, it was so difficult for them to make it in. And look at them now. They have 10 wins on the season, 10-5 the Dolphins move to. Still holding on to that 7th wild card spot, and it did not look like that was going to be the case for most of this game. The Raiders, they were eliminated because of that. So they are done. They had a very slim chance to really get in at this point. As you can see here, the remaining schedules, because it's really between these two teams, the Dolphins and the Ravens. So the Ravens, they have the Giants and the Bengals. Pretty nice. And then the Dolphins, well, they have the Bills next week. What will the Bills do? Will they rest their starters or won't they? Okay, let's just start with some general reaction here. Steve, what did you think of the way that this one unfolded?
Well, it was pretty exciting, but the last play to Matt Collins and Fitz getting a face mask, it's a 3-by-1 set. They're in zone coverage. There is no back out in the flat. Why isn't the corner sinking with his defender? They're going for a Hail Mary. Why don't you have your eyes on your luggage? You isolate now the cover 2 safety when that's not the safety's responsibility. That's your guy. That's the puzzling part with the Las Vegas Raiders. Their defense has made mistakes after mistakes all year long.
To me, it's less about the defense, guys. It's more about this throw from Fitzpatrick.
Right.
Not even looking like his head is getting pulled one way. Like, there's no way you could even think to even try to practice that. Like, he's just putting it up there to hopefully his player makes a play on it. And let's not forget that receiver, Matt Collins, dropped a slant for a touchdown on the earlier drive. So Fitzpatrick coming back to him, getting his face mask pulled, his helmet pulled around, whatever it may be, making that throw, and then them catching it kind of was just like poetic justice, I feel like, because they struggled offensively the whole first half. They make the change in, and then all of a sudden Fitzmagic happens. And now we're going to ask the question, should Fitzpatrick start next week?
Oh, my gosh.
We're not asking that question. We're not asking that question.
Oh, we're
not asking that question. No, because we're not asking that question.
I just heard him ask the question earlier.
I just brought it up.
Answer. The reality is, and great credit, go to Brian Flores. We talked about this in the pregame show. Why are the Dolphins making such a quick about face? And we talked about the great decisions that this coach has made. And he made another great decision tonight to pull his star quarterback, again, for the second time in a season, for ineffectiveness. But he'll come right back and say, hey, he's my starting quarterback. That's the reason we got Fitzmagic. And then for Fitz to go in and make the plays he made in those moments, giving that throw right there down the seam against that cover, that Tampa 2 cover 2, to make that play. It gets the Dolphins where they need to win a football game. But even so, it also gives the young Tua what he did not see and what he did not do. It gives him that knowledge This goes back to what I said in the pregame show about the decisions that Coach Flores is making. And I tell you right now, for me, these decisions he made tonight just put him out in front for Coach of the Year. To give this team 10 wins, the Miami Dolphins, to take that defense from last in scoring defense to first in scoring defense is incredible. Great job by him. He is the front leader for Coach of the Year right now, in my book.
Well, Ryan Fitzpatrick, we talked to him week 3 on this show, and he is back for more, and we couldn't be more excited to have him on the show. Ryan, welcome. Congrats on that insane win. I just have to ask you, first off, what was going through your head on that play on the throw to Mac Hollins where your head was basically being torn off?
Yeah, I didn't see – I mean, that's what I was going to do all along. We had great communication with the guys. When I threw it, I didn't see it because, as you saw, my face mask got basically ripped off, and I didn't know he caught it. And everybody on the sideline was all excited, and there it is right there. Yeah, it was pretty incredible. Great play by Mac to get his feet in bounds.
Have you seen your helmet get ripped off yet? Because we can play that for you.
I just
there
saw
it is.
No, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Insane
Yeah,
play.
It didn't feel great. It probably helped that it slowed the ball up a little bit.
Hey, Ryan, congratulations. Great job. One of the things that I did see is you went to Mike Gesicki twice, hitting up the seam. What did you see throughout the game that lets you have that confidence to lead him into the middle like that on seeming like a seam read? Yeah,
they played a ton of cover 2. So the first one I hit him on, I actually missed him on one. Then we called the same play, and I hit him down the middle. He's a special player and a big target. So I thought I had a lot of space there to get it over the Mike linebacker. And then the second one was man coverage, and he ran away from the guy. But he's one of my go-to guys, one of my favorite targets, and he needs to be a playmaker for us.
Ryan, talk about the ability to go back to Hollins after he drops that slant that you threw to him on the goal line, to go back to him in a crucial situation, that trust that you knew he'd make a play there.
Yeah, I mean, we had no choice. Mac was getting that ball no matter what. So I just let him know before it happened, I'm coming to you. You know, he's a guy that has a lot of confidence. He's never short on confidence, so I didn't have any worries about that. But I wanted to let him know I was going to give him a chance to win this game for us, and he came through.
Ryan, it's Mike Irvin, man. Yeah, and let me just say this first before I start anything. You know, I've had some fun with you messing around here on TV, but you've carved out a hell of a career for yourself, man. Honestly, I want to congratulate you on that. Making plays in big moments, helping teams like you're helping the Dolphins, trying to secure a playoff win. Just an incredible job. Let me ask this question, though. What was that conversation like when because I watch you and Tua all the time on the sideline talking back and forth. What was that conversation like when he came out of the game and you were getting ready to go into the game and throughout the game?
Well, when I was going in, he's a very mature guy. It was, hey, let's go get him. And I thought that was a real mature thing. And then after the drives, me coming to the sideline, just talking with him, hey, this is the kind of game it's been. You know, these are some of the throws I'm making and why, and still teaching and him sitting there and learning. Even though he didn't finish out the game, that was a big learning experience for him today, and hopefully he can take a few things out of the end of the game there.
I said the exact same thing, man. I just love the way Coach Flores has made certain decisions to help this team win. Ryan, where is that decision for next week as you guys get ready to prepare for the Buffalo Bills and hopefully going into the playoffs with you playing the way you play? Do you expect to start, or would you expect to see Tua back in the starting lineup?
Well, I mean, I'll say, for 2 years now, Coach Flo and I've been in and out and back in the lineup, and I really trust him. And the biggest thing and the reason it works is because he's a great communicator. So I trust him whatever he's going to do, and I know that he'll communicate it well to us and make us, aware of why he's making the decisions he's making. So it's up to Flo, but obviously, as you saw tonight, I love being out there, and any opportunity I get, I really enjoy.
Hey, man, one last thing. Just big respect again, man. Big respect, man. Great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, Hey, Ryan, you guys are playing the Buffalo Bills and playing for your playoff lives. What are you guys expecting out of yourself after a slow start tonight against the Las Vegas Raiders?
Well, this is a special team, and the last 2 weeks for us have really been must-wins, and so we feel like we've got a head start in terms of feeling the desperation and the pressure in practice to get it right and coming out here and executing in the game. So this is obviously, a must-win for us to get into the playoffs, and I think this team is ready. We're young, but I think what we've been through the last couple of weeks will help us.
Well, it seems like every time you're in prime time and really just on TV in general, you are doing something magical. This was week 3 with us. I don't know what's going on in the Fitzpatrick household, but what is in the water there? I mean, this was a great stretch. I don't know. Where's your Hawaiian shirt tonight?
It's coming in looking good right there.
I got it. I just didn't have time to change, but that's a normal wardrobe for me.
Any final words here after that incredible performance?
My kids are probably in bed, but Brady, Tate, Lucy, Maisie, Zoe, Ruby, little Jakey, I love you guys.
That's a big family. That's awesome. Go ahead and get home to them and enjoy this night. You deserve it. Congratulations on a really